Sorry, I'm just sort of doing this while I'm in the middle of other things. Yeah, I remember, well, I remember it was on, it's only been a few days. But Templars Crusade put up a video, sort of about the community, so in response to Ghost's video, and I know I'm relatively new in terms of, I've only been putting videos up for well, since a little bit before, it was a few weeks before Christmas. And that might seem only a short amount of time, but I think I might be a new member of the community, but I'm a member of the community nonetheless. And I do believe it is a community online that we've built. We all contribute to it. Just people that watch the videos, people that comment on videos, people that make the videos. We're all part of what makes the clock tick. Yeah, as I say, I'm only a new member really. I've been watching videos for about, on Warhammer for about 2 years. I've been on YouTube for about 4 or 5 years. I did put videos up about I think it only says about 3 years ago. If you actually look on YouTube, I think it says my first video was 3 years ago, but it wasn't, it was 4 years ago. Or it says 2, but it was 3, I can't remember. That was to do with animals, reptiles and things, and that had a small community with it. Some good members, some terrible members in that community, and I think that's one of the things I'll say about this community is there's no terrible members in this community. I think it's a good bunch. Don't get me wrong, I've met bad wargamers, bad hobbyists, but I've yet to meet any on here. But yeah, I just wanted to put in my sort of, he spoke about, I don't know whether it was he was trying to say the community was weaker, but from what I've seen, from how I've been watching videos, is there's more people who, like myself, have started putting videos up. Admittedly, there's a few people who've either stopped or don't put as many videos out there at the moment. Let's see, off the the top of my head. I think Great Jojo Man doesn't put out as many videos. But that's the thing with It's a Hobby. Real life is what's important at the end of the day. But there are other people out there. I think one of the main problems might be that maybe Ghost hasn't got as many people on his subscribed list. Maybe he's only subscribed to the people who used to be in the community and not the newer members who are putting videos out there. But as with anything, people come and go. And I think if you stay inactive in a community, then community's got more to offer to you, I think. Sorry, shaking up paint. Just working on a base for your GFX. There's competition. There's 50 subscribers, I think. Hopefully I'll get it finished in time. I think it's only the next few days I've got to put it up, but with any luck we'll get there. But yeah, I'd like to say I could see where he was coming from, but I don't think the community is any weaker. As for he had to go with people doing product reviews, I fail to see how that's a problem. I know I don't really do product reviews, but I do unboxing videos, and if I have something that I like to work with, something that I've come across, discovered, I don't think other people use it, I'll put it in a video to sort of, not to get any money out of it, because I don't get any money from my channel, but just to raise people awareness to something that could help them out, help them with painting, modelling, basing. I don't see a problem with that. I think it's a good thing to be aware of what's out there, and I think that again falls back on just being an active member in a community, to be honest, because you're learning who's out there, you're learning what's out there. Yeah, I'm sorry if I go a bit quiet. I'm just trying to think this. I just really sort of had to go with people. I don't know whether it was people sort of going for the partnership program or people going for the monetization on the channels. He said it was just like people trying to sell things to you, people trying to make money off their hobby, and that it should just be a hobby. Well, at the end of the day, yeah, it's a hobby, but there's always people making money off it. I mean, you buy the models off whatever company sells them. They're they're part of the hobby. They're making money. I'm not sure whether that was what he was getting at, to be honest. I think it may have been more to do with people using crowd. Was it crowdfunding, like Indiegogo, Kickstarter, that sort of stuff, to make money. I'm not gonna get into what channels do it. I've seen a few. And I haven't gave money to them. Not because I'm against it, just because I'm too busy spending money on my own stuff. But I mean, I'm not sure what I think about crowdfunding, but as it's probably the wrong word, but as a medium, I know it's not very. I think in America it's more acceptable. That's probably the wrong word. I just mean it's more of a done thing. People are more accepting towards it, whereas I think over here, I think people sort of eye it with a bit of suspicion, which I think I'm probably guilty of myself, really. I'm wondering what motives are behind it, but that's not to say that it's not a good thing. That's just to say I'm not used to it, and I'm stuck in my ways. I don't see a problem with people making money from something. I mean, at the end of the day, times are hard, and if people have got the money to give, if it's crowdfunding, if they're using crowdfunding just to get money, then that's not really acceptable. But if they're using it to set themselves up so that they can then earn money through other means, and they're going to be putting out content or building a game system, I don't know, opening up a business, I don't see the problem with that, especially if you think about opening up a business or something. There's that in turn's gonna give other people jobs. I mean, not that they've used. Actually, mini wargaming is probably a better example, because they've just used the. I don't know whether it was Kickstarter. I know it wasn't Indiegogo. But they've just used a crowdfunding to start doing their own game, and that in turn is that's gonna keep them in a job. It's gonna create more jobs, because they're gonna have to get sculptors, artists, writers, you name it. But there you go. There's 3 jobs, and you might need more than 3 people to do those jobs. And from some people throwing in, I know a few people threw in a lot of money, but from a lot of people throwing in £5 that they weren't going to use, more power to them. It's a good job. I'm getting a bit lost. What else? I'm just waiting for that to dry. Yeah, you had to go at people trying to get subscribers and likes and things. Are we not all guilty of that? really. I mean, I know I ask for, like, I know that I put it up in the credits at the end to comment, rate and subscribe. To be honest, I like comments, I like replying to you. I like having a conversation, really. Sharing ideas. Subscribing is just to get more people to do that. And as for likes, I'm just honestly, I like going on the analysis on the channel and just looking at the chart. To be honest, I don't know why. I just find that interesting to do every now and again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get upset when I lose subscribers. I don't go out of my way to get more. I think it's just a done thing. I think most people on YouTube do it. I'm pretty sure Ghost is guilty of it as well. No more than anyone else. Yeah, I don't think there's any problems with this community. I think it's a strong community, and I think there's a certain amount of community spirit that goes with it, just like any community in the real world or online. Sorry, it works. There's never a shortage of videos to watch. I'll come home of an evening and I'll open up the laptop and you're looking at, there's something new every day. I think I'm subscribed to 150 different channels, and that's a growing number. Sometimes I'll change the setting from uploads only to all activity, and you'll see channels like people that you're subscribed to have commented on, and that's a good way of finding new stuff. And I'm always looking for new stuff, to be honest. I know a lot of my conversions I do myself, but there's also a lot of stuff out there that sorry to say, guys, but I've stolen it from you. Not in a nasty way. An homage. I've used your idea for my own army and whatever. But as I say, I come up with my own stuff as well, and people are free to take that. I'm not. Yeah. This dry yet? No, it's not. It may take me a while, this model. But yeah, you're looking at the likes of Templars Crusade, Girl Painter, Marnius, Augusta Calgar, War Tigers, got a few things up every now and again. There's a lot of people out there who only do like a few videos every now and again, like Pagan Foam, or you've got people who are putting stuff up almost every day, like, as I said, Templars Crusade is one, Warboss Tay puts out a hell of a lot of videos. For GFX, few videos. Yeah, you've got people becoming sort of less prolific than they were. Like Asjara doesn't put out as many as he used to, but even then he still puts videos out and they're still top quality. Yeah, I love Asjara's stuff. It's just amazing, some of the stuff that comes out of that mind. I think definitely one of my favourite channels out there. There's so many there's so many users out there putting stuff out, and there's probably more than I could go out and subscribe to in a day, to be honest. If I was to really try, I think there's more than I could actually subscribe to. So I don't know, all I can say is that there's no problem with this community. It's healthy, it works. Lots of people with different ideas, lots of people with old ideas. Just people can put up whatever they want and it works. Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm just confused as to what the problem was. I've sort of confused myself in my attempt at a rant as well. So yeah, this has taken a while to dry, so we'll get back on that one. I'll let you go piece together, if there's anything to piece together out of this shambles. Sorry guys.